We're back with another video. Once again, this is Larry Poteat Jr. I'm your real estate agent and your financial planning consultant. I appreciate you guys checking out these videos and subscribing to the channel. But I have a question for you guys. Why is life insurance one of the first items that you scratch when it comes to your budget? I have a passion when it comes to life insurance. Like I said, coming into this year, 2024, we need to focus, be consistent, and be accountable. But also we need to be proactive and we need to think about our legacy. We need to think about our estate. That's why I'm very passionate when it comes to life insurance. And for some reason, I want to make sure that I solve the issue of life insurance being one of the first items that we strike from our budget. Personally, within the past 13 months, I lost my mother-in-law and I lost my father. And so life insurance means a lot, but also being proactive with getting our affairs in order means a lot to me as well. We have to make sure we put ourselves in a position to make sure that our loved ones are taken care of. When you really think about it, it's not just life insurance, it's income protection. We're actually protecting our legacy, because what happens is we really can't insure someone's life. It's more so protecting their income that will be lost or protecting our legacy. One thing we have to make sure of is if something happens to us, we want to make sure that our loved ones are taken care of, but also that they have more once something happens to us. We don't want them to suffer. We don't want them to grieve and try to come up with money to pay for funeral expenses and things of that sort. We want to make sure that we're leaving that legacy, that we're leaving a house or houses, that we're leaving income or residual income, that we're leaving businesses, that we're leaving ultimately assets. That's what we have to make sure that we do. There's always going to be grieving, but we want to make sure that they have the resources to continue to live. We don't want to put our families in a situation where they have to come up with money, or they may have to sell a house, or that they don't have a vehicle that they can keep up with for their transportation. We want to make sure that if something happens to us, they have the resources. They either have a lump sum to keep the house, or that they have steady monthly payments to make the mortgage payment. That is key. And that's why life insurance is very beneficial. It's not just getting a small policy to cover the funeral. As we know, funerals and final expenses are very expensive. And so we have to make sure that we have a lump sum for our family to make sure that the house is paid off. Of course, that the funeral expenses are taken care of, but also if you have smaller children, we want to make sure that they still have the necessary funds and resources to go to school, that they have resources for whatever significant events were coming down the line. We don't want to have our families starting back from scratch or starting from zero, or even worse, starting from a negative position, starting from the hole and digging themselves out. So once again, I'm a real estate agent, so we have to make sure that we keep those houses in the family, that we don't lose the house just because a loss of life occurred. We want to keep resources, meaning money, in the family as well. And so that's where my financial planning consulting side comes in. But with this video, I just wanted to provide a message saying that we have to make sure that we're protected. We protect our cars, we protect our houses. So we have to have life insurance so we can protect our legacy. Once again, I'm a life insurance agent. And so if you guys need a life policy, if you just want to figure out your estate planning options, feel free to reach out to me. My information is below. Just remember, I'm here for you guys. Remember the BSI challenge. We're being focused, we're being consistent, and we're being accountable. And this is a part of accountability as far as making sure that we get our affairs in order. God bless.